Not sure if I'm gonna upload this and it's just gonna be a ramble. I'm not gonna cut anything out. I might cut some stuff out. But ReZero season 2 episode 1 had a great start. Like I was okay. I rewatched it recently and it was a bunch of good things that I remembered and like, man, I can't believe I forgot about this. The fight with Betelgeuse just ended. Everything was looking up. Amelia was good. Rem was good. Now they're traveling with the Alliance. You had Crutch, Wilhelm. Like everything was good. At the beginning of this episode, Subaru's talking to Amelia and they're just talking. And then, Amelia, of course, he's thinking about Rem. And it's this whole thing with Amelia and Rem because Subaru, he's in love with Amelia, but he cares about Rem. Rem is in love with Subaru. So it's like this weird triangle that was established in season 1. And Subaru was in that moment while he's with Amelia, he was thinking of Rem. And it was kind of like, all right, I'm just going to put it all on the table about Rem. And he was going to let Amelia know. But in the midst of that, Amelia's like, who is Rem? And that was scary because in season 1, we got a moment like that after they were fighting the white whale. So for me, I'm like, what, did the white whale get away? Did another white whale show up? I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then we go to what's going on with Crutch and Rem. And I'm just like, damn. What the hell is going to happen? Somebody, well, they didn't spoil me, but on Twitch we were talking about ReZero and they said they didn't enjoy ReZero season 2 or what's going to come because they completely destroyed what Crutch was developed to be. And I was like, all right. When I saw the next scene, I was wondering, was Crutch going to, was she going to kill Rem, right? In some way, but she didn't have the power to take away the memory of Rem. So it was still, I was still kind of trying to figure out exactly what was going to happen. And then, of course, they're attacked, right? There's this random, beautiful white knight just standing in the way. And, well, first, the first cart gets eradicated. This guy, he's there looking like, what's Ichigo's, not Zangetsu, the white one that made him turn into the Hollow. I forget his name. Looking like that, but just so elegant. Crutch tells him to run him over, and Rem saves her. And then this dude, weirdo, he is Regulus Cornelius, something like that, but he is Greed. Super strong. Crutch sent a flying attack to him, didn't do anything. He's in the midst of talking. Crutch loses her arm, and then here comes Gluttony. And when I think of Gluttony, what I think of is envy, right? It was like, oh, Gluttony, right? That's what I think of. So it was just that entire dialogue or that introduction of Gluttony was great because Gluttony has like a distinct way that they were just speaking, and the dynamic between Greed and Gluttony is great because Greed is like, yo, I don't like fighting, and Gluttony is like, I want to consume you, right? And Rem, being Rem, has this whole thing about being by Subaru's side. Her horn comes out and they're going at it, but you can tell that Gluttony the entire time, animation is beautiful, by the way, and Gluttony the entire time, he's getting closer and closer and closer, and then they don't show it, but he consumes Rem. So, I thought Rem was dead, but then Subaru, he finally gets there, he's looking for Rem. He finds Rem. And I think this was a powerful moment, and this gives some more depth or some more, it makes it, you feel it a bit more because of the oh my God, it was just a great way to depict him and his feelings where he's willing to kill himself. Because before, in ReZero season 1, Subaru's willing to kill himself, right? In weird ways that we can't really, it's really hard to feel for that because he's thrown himself off into rocks. Of course, that that hurts. But when you see him with the knife, right? He has a knife and he's poking himself, poking his throat. And the resolve to get to that point where you can bring yourself to kill yourself for another. Rem is best girl, right? To do that was uncomfortable, but it was a good uncomfortable. It was like, oh wow, right? Because they shifted the camera angle, so you're looking at it and you can see the knife. And then just slowly the blood, then it goes blurry. He goes back and it goes back to the Amelia scene. And that's weird because normally every time he resets, it goes back to almost like the perfect time, like before something happens. When he goes back, it's already happened because she's still asking who is Rem. Of course, he goes back now. Everything's already happened. He's with Rem. Rem is, her memories and her name has been eaten by Gluttony. And Puck is cool. Puck gives some information in regards to gluttony. Thought it was random. I was wondering if Puck was going to talk about greed, but I guess there's no indication that greed was there. I'm thinking greed has some unseen hands as well, or something special, because Crutch, she lost her arm like nothing. I thought she would have lost her arm again, but I guess in the second time around she didn't lose her arm, but she lost her memories, but not her name. So, like the person told me, Crutch, she became. And Crutch in the first season, she was amazing. She's a very powerful, strong woman, a brilliant leader. And you could tell things are going to change in regards to the dialogue between Rem and Crutch, where Rem said, you'd look great, if you smile. And she's like, I'm not really good at smiling. So I assume a Crutch backstory is coming to give us some more insight into who she used to be. And I presume that based on who she is now, like she's a shell of herself, she's going to try to retrace her steps to kind of find herself again, right? And retroactively, meeting Subaru and everything they've been through together, just going back, she's not going to be the exact same person that she used to be. She never will be. I assume Rem at some point will get her memories back. I'm hoping, right? But it seems like Rem is on the shelf for season 2. That's what it seems like. In the entire goal for season 2 is going to be to get Rem her name and her memories back. I can see it where Rem gets her name back, but not her memories, because then Subaru has to kind of establish that relationship all over again, like he did in season 1, time and time again. That last moment with Subaru and Amelia, where Amelia, she doesn't remember Rem. Nobody does, except for Subaru. And either way, she's like, I'm here for you, right? It doesn't matter if I don't remember her. Obviously, she's Ram's sister, but I'm here for you, man. Like, it is what it is. I'm here for you. We're going to get it done. And Subaru's like, turn around because I'm about to cry. And I'm just trying to hold it in. I don't know, man. It's so damn good. It's so good. Like, I watched God of High School earlier today, and listen, Meathead City. Meathead. The animation and the fights in that first episode of God of High School was so good, so refreshing, so modern. It was just, I loved it. I mean, the setup, everything, very simplistic, very cliche, right? First thing, tournament, very cliche, but done very well. Very good. Action heavy, some comedy, characters that you feel, that you're going to love as it goes on. Can't wait for the episode 2. And then ReZero, completely different type of show. More heart, definitely more plot driven, and it's going to have a deeper rooted narrative than God of High School will. It's clear, right? I think I have this insane attachment and attraction to Rem because of just how she's just so loyal. She's just a soldier. She's just a real ass woman. I haven't done another review of anything on this channel. This should tell you guys how much I care about ReZero, to the point that I'm doing this on this channel. And I plan on finishing this season with a review after every episode. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, because the more you support it, the more I would do. Oh, wow. In the midst of watching it, I went to Twitter. Like, it was so good. The setup, the animation. And I normally don't watch like anime episodes on the computer with like headphones and stuff. I watch it on my TV. I'm normally eating and something. For this, I was like, I gotta watch it right away. Headphones, and just the clarity of everything, right? The clarity of the voices, the way Rem was ready to go into battle, greed, gluttony. I think we're in for an amazing treat. They called Sloth their dog, Betelgeuse. And another thing with Subaru and killing himself, he was willing, right, to go through that entire debacle again with Betelgeuse to save Rem. Yo, this man is just, what can I say? I really don't. Fuck. I saw on Twitter that Sun Wukong, I think the author was in his stream when he was reacting to it. Shout out to Sun Wukong. That's like Oda being in a live stream reacting to it. That would be weird as hell because those are scans, right? But wow, ReZero is just great. It's a great show. Yo, I was watching the beginning of season 2 and I'm like, yo, this is one of my favorite anime of all time. What the actual I love this show. I love it. Each One's Promise. ReZero season 2, episode 1, episode 26 overall. Brilliant episode. Just touched on everything I wanted to touch on, gave us the groundwork for where it's going to go this season. It's focusing on a character in Crutch that we want some more of. I like Petra at the beginning as well, where she's like competing with Amelia for Subaru. That's cute. Felix, like that whole thing with Felix and Crutch, it's important as well because he's always been kind of a dick, right? But in this situation, he's saying the right thing. Like, we cannot ally with you guys. You guys are like, she's the target. Amelia's the target. We knew the witch cult would get involved and it no longer benefits us. But I think one thing with Wilhelm, he can't forget what Subaru did for him. Right? He brought about this closure that he needed. He absolutely needed that for his wife. The Crutch, I like the fact that she can understand that, even though she's not herself, right? She's completely, I don't want to say completely, but she's smitten by Subaru. And that's maybe a strong way of explaining it. But yeah, great episode. Give me your thoughts, guys. How do you feel about the first episode? I thought it was really good, really great first episode. Make sure to like, because that helps. It lets me know that you want more of this. I'm subscribed to the channel for more content like this. I plan on finishing this season and reviewing every episode. So again, like, subscribe to the channel, and I really can't wait for next episode. Bye.